the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Guys, I am running so late, and y'all better not judge me because I'm wearing exactly what I wore yesterday. Today is a podcast recording day because of the holidays. Taryn and I are trying to bulk record so that we can be done for the month. So we are recording 2 episodes today. And to be honest, I just got home from my parents. I didn't plan this out well in any way. Probably should have left last night, but it's fine. Sometimes you're prepared for episodes and sometimes you're not. And this is definitely a not prepared, gonna go with the flow type of day. I obviously am still so happy that I went to my parents. Wouldn't change it for anything. We had a really good time. And honestly, Alicia and I hadn't been at their house in a while, so I'm really glad we went. But man, could I have planned getting back a little better? That would have been great. So for today's vlog, I thought it would be fun to show you guys just the whole like inner workings of the podcast. I have been doing the podcast for a while, so I've gotten into a pretty decent routine of how everything goes and flows and stuff like that. But I feel like I never really share that routine with you guys or show you guys how that works. So normally, if I had more time, what I like to do on Mondays, because we typically record on Mondays, is wake up, make a cup of coffee, sit at my desk, and read through all of your guys' emails and try to find one that just resonates with me and try to kind of just not fully figure it out, but just make some notes. Just the first few things that come to me, I'll kind of make some notes on my thoughts on it. I do like to come kind of prepared in that way, especially with my story. I do love like on the fly conversations, which obviously Taryn and I have on the podcast all the time. I feel like it's something we're actually really great at doing, but I like having some answers prepared, especially for the more serious stuff. This is a brow gel kind of day. We're not gonna fill them in. Nobody has time for that today. This is the Give Me Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. Big fan, have been for years. It's good enough, good enough. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, is freshly washed hair, which means it has 0 body and 0 shape. I almost always, even on clean hair, do a little dry shampoo just for a little lift. While I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna suit up. Okay, there we go. Hair is done. Gotta go. I changed again and I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I legitimately have 10 minutes and that's amazing because I haven't uploaded yesterday's vlog yet. So I need to do that now. Everything is uploaded and ready to go. I just need to quickly make a thumbnail, which probably should have done that last night. It is seriously fantastic weather today. Could not have asked for a more beautiful day. Made that drive a lot better, and I'm 8 minutes early. My studio is not that far from my house. It's probably like a 20-minute drive. Sometimes I take freeways, sometimes I take side streets. Today was a freeway day. But I love that I'm here early because I uploaded right before I left. I can post about it now. Posting for absolutely everything, the podcast, myself, like my YouTube channel, and Apparel is a lot. It's a lot. It's been a lot. Do you guys ever feel like this deep need to post? I don't know if that's just me. I'm very aware that my job is online and so it requires me to post, but even if I don't have anything to post about, I have like this deep need to post daily, and I think it stems from like feeling productive in some type of way. I think it makes me feel like I'm doing something. It makes me feel like I'm on top of my shit. But when I post, even though that's really not the case at all, I realize like with socials, you need to remind people who you are and that you are alive and that you exist and your brand exists. But like, daily's a lot. And at some point I convinced myself that I need to do it daily, which is insane. All right, time to go in. Okay, so I'm here a little bit before Taryn, which is normally usual. She has to drive a lot farther than I, but I like to take this time to kind of like sort through all of my stories. Since I have 2 episodes today, I like to like copy all of the text, bring it over to like a Word doc and like blow up the font, add little notes here and there, and get my Turn It Up ready so that way I don't even have to like stress about it whenever we're actually like recording.
On one of these dates in September, we went and got ice cream and then took his dog to our local dog park. It was quite crowded because of the nice weather we were having. While walking in, I spotted the cutest puppy I'd ever seen. It was the tiniest French bulldog with cute little gray dots all over its fur and blue eyes. I swooned. I had never seen such a freaking cute dog at a dog park. We ended up sitting on the bench next to the French bulldog's owner, and I asked her if I could pet her. She said of course, so I reached down and began petting the dog. She was so sweet and immediately curled up next to me. All of a sudden, I feel my lap getting warm.
No.
I assumed it was just the dog because she was curled up on my lap, but I was definitely wrong. The dog eventually jumped down and my lap was still warm. As soon as she left, I was overwhelmed with the stench.
No.
This dog peed on me.
No.
I don't know if the owner had been feeding this dog exclusively asparagus.
Oh no.
But I have never experienced such a bad pee stench.
Oh my God.
Jay looked over at me and was mortified, which made me even more mortified. After only being at the dog park for about 15 minutes, it was time to leave.
Oh, yeah.
On the drive home, Jay ignored any joke or remark I made about the situation. I found it to be unfortunate, but somewhat funny, and he clearly did not feel the same way.
Weird.
He turns to me and says, "I think I'll just drop you off." We were about 5 minutes away from my apartment, and he goes, "Sorry," and pulls the car over. I, confused, ask if everything's okay. He then opens the door and hurls.
At first I was like, come on, it's not her fault. Like,
I know. I consider myself, this sentence kills me, a problematic person who has a collection of mental illnesses. Literally me. Anything to do with throwing up, stomach aches, or any of the above makes me exceedingly anxious, and I often begin to cry. So you can imagine that after witnessing Yummy Jay vomit, I did what I have been doing since I was 6 years old. I began to cry. Jay and I never went on another date after this.
No, not
He didn't
Yummy
answer
Jay.
any of my texts after, so safe to say the situation scared us both.
I feel like Yummy Jay and her could have bounced back from
okay.
that. Like, that was a funny, unfortunate situation,
Yes.
but not that bad.
I don't understand.
Like, that's a funny first date.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there.
Hey.
Come here often?
I was like, I can't believe I'm still in the parking lot, and then I turn and I see like you're still there.
I'm still here too. What you doing?
Just posting.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Were you?
That's hilarious.
I love you.
You haven't been in the vlog.
I know.
Vlogmas.
We should do something like Christmassy.
We do. We need to.
You should come down and we'll do
I want to
fairy
do lights. I want to do lights.
And then we could do like a car Q&A or carpool karaoke or something.
Yeah, I need. Okay. Bye.
Love you, bye.
It's significantly later and I am at Alicia's house. We did 2 episodes today for the podcast, which always exhausts me. Oh, I'm so hungry. I am 1,000% stealing some of her food. This is one of my favorite go-to meals when I'm like hungry and I don't have a lot of groceries. I almost always have these things, and so that's how it became one of my go-to meals. This rice is amazing sticky rice and it's microwavable. The next thing you need is an egg. I did a couple, and the key is to keep it nice and soft. I don't know where Alicia's salt shaker is, but Here we go. It's giving Emily Mariko's salmon rice, but with eggs. What I would give for some like steamed veggies to add in this, but you get what you take, or you take what you get. You take what you get what you can take. There you go. I have actual seaweed that I'm going to put on the side. So what you have left is mashed rice and egg with the seasonings. Sriracha makes everything better, and that is a fact. Okay, I usually like to add some like coconut aminos or something like that, similar to soy sauce. Couldn't find any. What I did find is toasted sesame oil, and I just like a little oil. Just something to kind of spice it up a little bit, and you don't have to do a lot. This stuff goes a long way. And voila, one of the best meals for like so cheap. It's so easy to make. You don't need a lot. I like to make little sandwiches like so. It's like a little taco. It's seriously so good. This is why it's good to play around with things, because I would have never gone for the sesame oil just because I love coconut aminos so much. I definitely will continue to add sesame seed oil to this moving forward. Something is wrong with the middle section of my sister's tree. I tried to like reconnect it and see what I could do to fix it, but I can't figure it out, and I honestly think I need her help to like lift and move everything. So can't fix it, but it's really annoying. Also, a lot of you guys have been like, hey, are you planning on getting a tree at your place? I am. I just haven't had a second to be able to do that. I was wanting to get a real tree because I've always had, you know, fake ones. And since I don't have a fake one yet for my place, I figured this is the perfect time to get a real tree. I definitely will get a fake one in the future. It's just efficient, and I love efficient, and it's easier. But I was like, I just thought it'd be fun to get a real one. So maybe I can do that tomorrow, because I'm realizing it doesn't feel Christmassy at my place. And it's because I don't have my tree up. I usually have my tree up by now. Look at these eyes. You little cutie. You little cutie.
You too, Claude.
You guys. Ooh, guys, this is my brand. This is my vibe. I love everything about this. I love this robe. It's silky, soft, and smooth, comfortable, long. The PJs are exactly the same, super soft, super comfortable, very breathable. Not the warmest in the winter, but I'm a hot sleeper, so I usually need like lighter PJs. Today felt like an absolute shit show, just chaotic, and I felt like my vlog was all over the place. I don't know if you guys felt that, but I felt it, and I didn't like it, so it is what it is though. Better tomorrow, I guess. Also, I'm out of these. I swear, I barely touch my skin and it gets red. So I got a skin treatment the day before Vlogmas, and it was the Pro Cell treatment, which basically was equivalent to needling. Then they put a really amazing serum over my skin, and the guy broke it down for me and was like, essentially, we're kind of fooling your body into thinking that your face is injured. So it's rushing to bring a bunch of red blood cells, collagen, all of those things that your body uses to heal itself. And it's been almost a week. This is not the best time to show you, but I feel like my skin looks amazing. There was a slight peeling process. I heard that it could be worse depending on how bad your actual skin is. But to be honest, I felt like my skin was more dry than anything. I did nothing but moisturizer for 3 days after getting the treatment, and then now I'm back to my like normal skincare routine, which if you guys want an updated version of that, I'd be happy to give it to you. But anyways, I missed White Lotus yesterday, so I am going to hop in that bed with that dog and catch up on yesterday's episode. I know today wasn't that festive or Christmassy, but I will work on that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next vlog, which is Vlogmas Day 6 already? Wow, crazy. Okay, bye.